Well, good morning, friends. I need to get this kitchen cleaned up before I get started today. I was a little tuckered out yesterday and I went to bed early. I think we've all done that. But I like to have a clean kitchen before I get started in cooking. So I'm going to get busy. Looks a lot better. It's a better working environment. Last night before I went to bed, I put together these, we call them shepherd's pie. When the kids were little, I had some leftover roast beef with gravy, and I just put some green beans and a little bit of cheese, and then I topped it off with some mashed potatoes, and we called that shepherd's pie. Now, traditional shepherd's pie has obviously carrots and peas, but this is what my kids know to be shepherd's pie. We're going to put it in these super cubes and freeze it, and then these will be some delicious individual meals for our family. I'm just going to put the tops on them and get these into the freezer. I froze these last night, so I want to get these packaged. These are going to be fabulous in our collection of freezer meals. All right, so we're going to get these vacuum packed. I already packaged up the Italian sausage gnocchi soup. Got that out in the freezer. It just is amazing how quickly doing a little at a time adds up. Perfect. No freezer burn there. I don't usually do a lot of potatoes in the freezer like in soups because they get kind of funky, but with the shepherd's pie, it does really well. And I heat these up in the oven and they do really super well. All right, let's finish this up. With 12 servings, so I'm going to get these taken out to the freezer right now. Here's the Italian sausage gnocchi soup, delish, and this is the shepherd's pie. So we're already got 2 of them filled. Fantastic. This is going to be the next frontier. Oh my goodness. I pulled some pork chili verde for burritos. And that's what we're going to have for dinner tonight. I'm redoing my pantry. I don't know if I mentioned that to you guys in the previous video, but I'm revamping how I do it. When I was first married, I would clump everything together like if I was making spaghetti. I'd put the sauce, the pasta, the Parmesan cheese, whatever, kind of like clump it together in the pantry. And then as I started growing food and preserving more food, I started doing it more like a grocery store where like items went together. And I have been redoing my pantry organization since I started this pantry challenge, and I'm doing like a hybrid, and I'm super excited. I can't wait to show you guys. I still have to work on it, but when I'm done, I'm going to show you guys, and it's going to be great because I did a little of both. I think it's going to work out great. Okay, I'm going to get this in the cleaning closet, take these upstairs, put them away so the process is done. I'm going to wash these up by hand. I haven't tried doing them in the dishwasher. I just do them by hand. Next on the hit parade is to get this soup that I made, the Italian sausage lentil soup, packaged up and into the freezer.
Give me love, give me all your love, oh, 'cause I want you. No one else makes me feel this way, don't know what you do. Hold my hand, could you hold my hand, look me in the eyes. You and me, yeah, that's all I need, and I'll be alright. I'll be right here, I swear that I'll stay here with you. Hold me closer, I wanna stay here with you. All that we have is each other now. I promise I won't leave your side. Be who you are and you'll be enough. If you're giving me your love, giving me your love.
Next project is to get this beef stock strained, and I like using this fat separator. It works pretty good. And then I strain it through a fine mesh. This is the first go around. Got the beef stock strained, and I have one of these containers left from freezing this soup, so I might as well fill it and get it into the freezer. You can never have enough beef stock or chicken stock on hand, so this will be fantastic. I'm also going to freeze some of this beef stock in these gallon container molds. I love these molds. They have a flat bottom and they stand up in the freezer. The gallon Ziploc baggie fits perfectly. And then you just seal it and try to get as much air out that you can. Into the freezer it goes. I want to feed my sourdough starter. I got this cookbook for Christmas, Danny Trejo's cookbook. He opened up a taco stand in LA, and I guess it's doing well because he's opened up like a whole chain of them. But this recipe here for brisket barbacoa caught my eye. You do a dry brine. I did that already for 48 hours, and now I'm on to the second part of it. So I'm going to do this today. And doesn't that look amazing? You could use it for tacos or for like a mission style barbacoa burrito. I want to get this into the freezer in the individual size so we could use it for tacos, and then the larger gallon size for burritos. I did quite a bit of brisket because I wanted to get through it because we're getting that whole beef cow the first part of July. I put the rub on, and this has been a dry marinade for 48 hours. So now we're on to step 2. I rinsed off the brisket and then patted it dry. Now I'm going into a very hot iron skillet that has a little bit of oil, and we're going to sear it. It's going to be really loud. Giving it a flip. All right, so since I'm doing multiple batches, I'm going to be increasing this browning and braising sauce accordingly. I made my way through all of the brisket, and now I'm going to add some onions just right here to this pan. We're going to make the sauce that we're going to cook the brisket in. I have the chili verde pork in the Instant Pot. I had to break out a big roasting pan because I had so much of this brisket. I think that's going to work. I have the last of the beef bones in the stock pot, and these onions are starting to get a good head start. That's what I want to see. These onions are looking fantastic, so I'm going in with the chipotle peppers and some fresh garlic. We'll cook that for a minute. I'm adding all of the spices and the bay leaves. Give it a big stir. Oh, smells amazing. In with the diced tomato. I had 3 store-bought cans of the diced tomatoes. I've used them up in this pantry challenge. Yay! So now I just have the tomatoes that I grew and canned myself. I'm adding the molasses and the vinegar. That's going to be good. I can already tell. Finally, we're adding the water. And there you have it.
If just for a minute I'd fall asleep and not dream about you. I hate to admit it, I'm out of ideas, I don't know what to do. Most of the times I think I'll make it through, but all that it takes is one image of you and it shivers. Nobody knows the way it shivers. Nobody knows. It hurts just a little when I'm with my friends and we drink till we're done. Yeah. So I can't remember how it would feel to wake up in that right beside you. All of the memories I tried to erase just comes back when I'm sober, and I see that face and it shivers. Nobody knows the way it shivers. Nobody knows because it shivers. It's cold and it's dark without you in my arms. Yeah, it shivers, it hurts.
Oh my gosh, that's gonna be fantastic. So now we're gonna cook this for 8 hours. 8 hours. Take a peek. Clean as you go. Kitchen's looking pretty good. Got dinner on and got the stock pot going. I forgot to mention to you guys the other day, but on Friday, we went to Bargain Grocery because we took our car into the shop there. And then we also went to Aldi's, and it was a total of $80.01. It mainly was produce and milk, a couple of gallons of milk. For lunch, we had open-faced sloppy joes and a simple salad. I decided to take a little break and take a peek at my Baker Creek seed catalog. Thank you guys for spending the morning with me, and until the next video, I will talk to you later. Here's our pork chili verde. We put sour cream and cheese on the inside, and we did a wet burrito style, putting the sauce on the outside as well. Yum!